Beautiful, and good morning to the Desire More show. I'm so excited that you're here. If this is the first time that you're seeing the show live or me, welcome to my world. My name is More Yovington of More Transform Your Reality, where I help you step out of trauma and reclaim your power. And the whole idea behind the Desire More show is to bring on people live that desire to shift and desire something in their life and to be facilitated. And so some of the tools that I use and you'll hear me use is the Access Consciousness Clearing Statement. And I use some other tools that I came up with. But what you really need to know is that if you're watching live and you're open, anything that I'm facilitating for my guests, you would also, if you're having the same kind of things coming up for you, it would also facilitate for you and release them for you. Okay, so I'm going to add my guest now and I'll let her introduce herself because the way this show works is I don't really know the guests beforehand, which I love because I have no information about them or their situation or what they're dealing with, and I get to learn with you through the show. So we're going to add her now. 1 second. And please, if you're watching, let me know if the sound is good and you can hear us loud and clear. And hello.
Oh,
Welcome.
nice to see you. I managed the technology.
Yay! I know, a lot of time that's the hardest part, right?
The most challenging.
The most challenging. Yes, for sure. So hi, welcome to my show. I'm so honored to have you. Would you introduce yourself?
I am grateful for your invitation. I have no idea what's going to happen. I am Dr. Ala, the dancing gypsy doctor, and I am retiring from practicing active medicine and practicing more of transcendencing medicine, the coaching, the helping people to find their gem so I can catch them before they fall the Niagara Falls and have to like resuscitate them and hopefully spread some joy. That's what I'm on the mission for, and help people to find that inner peace, that shalom, the shanti that we talk about, because when you have the inner peace, I think everything else starts falling into place.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I love, love, love everything you said. And I feel like we're on the same vibration of what we want to bring into the world. And so it's never a surprise that we connect, right? I feel like everything happens for a reason.
There is always a synchronicity. People who say it's a coincidence, no.
That's right.
It's never coincident.
Okay, beautiful. So what we're going to do is I'm going to kind of have you close your eyes and disconnect. And
yeah, I'm just adjusting the volume for some reason. It disappeared. Awesome. Close my eyes.
Okay, ready? So let's take a deep breath in and let it go. And one more breath in and let it go. And one more breath. Next, start breathing out. Expanding out 100 miles in direction and all around. You can close your eyes and just really expand out with your breath. 1,000 miles. Okay.
I think my internet is having a storm that we're under. Okay. So I heard 100 miles.
Yeah. So just close your eyes and just expand out. Okay. Expand out 100 miles in each direction and all around you. 1,000 miles in each direction and all around. 10,000 miles in each direction and all around. 1,000,000 miles in each direction and all around. Expand out to all four corners of the universe, up 6 meters, down to Mother Earth. Expand out to the infinite being far. And from this place, if you can receive anything today, what do you desire the most right now? One thing, the first thing that comes up.
Belief.
So everything doesn't allow you to believe. Would you destroy and uncreate it all?
You just broke up. I'm so sorry, but I did not catch the last sentence.
I said everything that prevents, everything that doesn't allow you to believe, would you destroy and uncreate it all? Would you let it go now? Yes? Yes. Right or answer, that's not. Okay. Okay, so let's tune into this a little bit. What does believe mean to you? What do you desire to believe in right now?
I don't know anything much about Bible, but there is a sentence that really struck me. If we would have a belief of the size of a mustard seed, then anything and everything is possible. And I know about this. I'm learning to really know this, because whatever we believe, it comes to pass. So it's the belief that we are the universe, the spirit, the one with, the source that allows everything to manifest in this reality. And I'm getting better at believing. But there is that something that just like, do you believe you can walk on water? Not quite there yet.
Okay, so everything everything that's bringing up for you, would you destroy and uncreate it all?
Would I what?
Destroy and uncreate it all. So everything that you believe about this and all the energy that comes up for this, right? When you are talking about this stuff, it brings up an energy. So what we're doing, when I ask you, would you destroy and uncreate it? It's to destroy and uncreate all the stuff that you have around this stuff, all the things that are coming up for you. And then all you have to do is say yes, and I'm ready to release. I'm ready to destroy and uncreate everything that's holding this in place. Everything that's creating this in my life right now, I'm going to destroy and uncreate it. Good?
I'm ready.
Perfect. Okay, so just take a deep breath in and let it go. And ask your body to show you where it's holding on to this block. What is the piece here? Because there's something here that's holding this, right? There's something here that's holding the disbelief in place. Maybe an experience that you had, maybe a situation, maybe a place where, because you used to believe wholeheartedly, right? You know that you were there, and for some reason you gave it up, or somebody took it away from you, right? So this experience, can you feel it in your body? You connect what I'm talking about?
My hand.
Okay. So,
and it's been coming up, like let go, let God, whatever the word you use, and my hands are still not released it completely.
Okay. Are you ready to release it now?
Oh, that's why I'm talking to you. It's like whatever we need to do, let it go.
Okay. So, but there's a reason that you're holding on to it, because it's doing something for you. Okay. So if you can close your eyes for a minute. Okay. Take a deep breath in. And just expand out. If you could just keep your eyes closed, because when you do that, you disconnect from your think brain and you're connecting to your true essence. Okay. So just close your eyes and really expand out and connect to the last time that you felt like you believed, okay?
That I felt what?
That you believed that you had that you fully believed that you were in that energy and that power of you, and there was no questioning. Okay, really tune in to the last time, and maybe you'll get a number, maybe you'll remember the situation, maybe you'll get the age of it. Really tune into that and ask your body to show you where it's holding on to. Because what I see is it's almost like you willingly let it go, right? Willing to let it go. So first of all, everywhere you blame yourself or punishing yourself for letting it go, right? Everywhere there's a lot of regret about this, all of that emotions and all those feelings, would you destroy and uncreate them all, please? Yes. Would you let go of all those feelings of shame and blame and regret for letting it go?
I don't feel the shame, the blame. Actually, I think for me it's more of embodying what I truly know and making the steps and the decisions from the place of knowing that you step and the bridge will appear. Like in Indiana Jones movie, take a step and the bridge will appear.
Okay, but what I see happening is that you were there, right? You were in that place where you could take that step and it would appear. You were so connected, and you knew it in your heart. But then something happened that shifted and changed it. And maybe this is not from this lifetime. Okay.
Very well might be, because I don't have really much memories of this lifetime.
Yeah. And so that's why when I ask you to close your eyes and disconnect, you tune into the body, because the body is holding on to the experience. Even if it was from a million years ago, your body is going to hold on to this experience in the cells, in the cell memory. So if you can go back to the time where you had this belief, that you have this power and the knowing, and you trusted it, and you go back to that time and feel it in your body when you were there. Okay, and now get the experience of what happened to make you let that go.
What I'm getting are two separate events or occurrences, or I know there is no time in quantum. So the belief was when I was a priestess of Sekhmet in ancient Egypt. And then what happened was the 6,000 years of Jewish persecution. And that completely removed all the belief and connection to the power that's breathing us. And I think I'm right. I'm getting goosebumps.
Okay, so everything it's bringing up right now, would you destroy and uncreate it all?
Would I what?
Destroy and uncreate it all. Just let it go. All this experience, because it's not now. We're not living that now, right? So let's just let that go. That's a past experience. So we're going to destroy and uncreate it all. Okay, and now ask your body to show you where it's holding on to this experience, okay? So close your eyes and ask your body to show you. It might be, you might feel tightness in the body somewhere. You might get a picture. You might smell or taste or see. We all perceive energy different. And so whatever it is for you, wherever you're holding on to this in your body right now, ask the cell memory and the molecule, you show it. You show where it's holding on.
It's a sensation of like that nausea.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Okay.
I almost can't stomach it.
Are you willing to let that go now and release it?
With
Okay.
pleasure.
So on 5, I'm going to count. Just close your eyes. I'm going to count to 5, and on 5, I want you to really witness all the cells and all the cell memory and all the molecules leaving the body. Okay, they're just going to leave and take all of this with them. And before we do that, we're going to thank our body. So thank your body. Maybe thank you, beautiful body, for keeping me safe all these years, for holding on to this memory so I can finally let it. I finally choose to let it go now. I'm ready to release all of this now, body. Thank you for today. Okay, and we're going to release it on 5. Okay, so just close your eyes. On 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And just really witness all the cells, all the molecules, all the cell memory just releasing and leaving the body and taking all of this experience and all the energy from it and everything with it, okay? And if you need to tap on your body or just move the body or breathe it out, that's normal. Take it out. Whenever your body comes down. Okay, so take a deep breath in and let it go. And tune back into the body and notice if it's shifted, if it feels lighter, if you release all of it, is there still anything there?
I think it feels, I don't think. It feels, it almost feels like something is trying to lurk and like, no, I am here for a reason. I'm not really leaving you yet.
Okay, so does any of that belong to you? Is that yours?
It feels both ways. It feels like part of it is mine and part of it is just connected to.
Okay, so everywhere it's not yours, would you return it, please? To sender with consciousness attack. Return it to sender. Return it on you. And the piece that I keep getting here is because for some reason, whatever you experience, you let go of this for a reason back then. And that's why I get the blame, not almost like the regret. It's almost like you're punishing yourself because you gave it up. Like maybe you don't deserve it again or something like that. Something, and it, again, could be from past lives, but there's this almost like a sense of punishment. Like I'm going to punish myself because I gave it back when I had it. Do you get any of that? Or the feeling of deserving, something with deserving.
It feels more of if that is to release, then something might happen to my loved ones like it did before. Like if I speak my truth and really stand out, then they might start suffering. Like it's gonna punish them, not me.
Okay. And is this your belief or is this the belief that you've been put on?
Oh, that's a belief I've been put on.
Yes. And And why did they put it on you?
Because that's thinking that too many people have died because some people decide to stand in their truth and speak their truth, and the whole family was destroyed because someone, I'm not going to say a whistleblower, but the whistleblower blew the whistle, and then the whole family ended up in a concentration camp. Let's just bring it to now. But that's the impression that I was getting. And it's literally, I'm freezing right now, and it's hot here.
So everything this is, everything is bringing up for you. And everywhere you made it your own truth when it wasn't, right? Would you revoke or can't renounce enough to destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Right or wrong? That was a lot. What Lily's saying. And also, there's a sense of what happens if you actually reclaim you and reclaim your power. What will happen if you actually really step into that power again? What would happen?
We as a humanity and all human and sentient beings on this earth are going to come together and dance. Enjoy.
Yes.
That
is our choice. But I want you, that is what you know. But tune into a minute, right? If you close your eyes again and tune in to the reason we're not stepping in the power. There's a reason we're not stepping into this power. So what is your reason for not stepping into it? What will happen if you step into it?
I don't believe that I have not had enough belief that I can actually do that, to get people all over the world to come together in dance and joy. There is a piece missing.
Everywhere you don't believe that, would you destroy and uncreate it all?
What was the last thing?
I said everywhere you don't believe that can happen, would you destroy and uncreate it all?
Totally.
Right or back on. Can you see it happening in your mind? Can you feel it happening in your being?
90%.
So just close your eyes for a minute and envision it, because I can feel and see exactly what you're talking about, and to me there's no doubt that's going to happen. So this belief thing, does it even belong to you?
No.
No, it's not even yours.
No, it's not.
Okay. So everything that is, everything brings up, would you just return to sender of consciousness? Right or and all those voices, all those blocking voices in your head, and all those, I don't want to say, it's almost like all this disbelief around you, okay? Whatever that is, and wherever you're getting that feedback from, just destroy and uncreate it all. Right or good or bad, and this has never stopped you in the past, right? Other people, disbelief or disapproval or judgment never stopped you in the past, right?
In this lifetime, it just started to resurface again, where I don't give a rat's ass what you think. I'm gonna do my thing.
Yes.
In the past times, especially all that 6,000 years of being a Jew, you better shut up and not show up.
Yes. Okay. So let's tune into that because there's a lot of energy behind that. Because it's almost like doing it from a place of reaction, right to that, versus doing it from a place of there's different energy here, right? There's a different energy when we're reacting to something than we're doing it from whole, from us, without the reaction, without the resistance, without avoiding, defending, okay? So everywhere you're avoiding, defending, resisting, and reacting, all of this, and everywhere it's bringing up all the past stuff, all of that, okay? So just get the energy of all of this right now. Would you revoke or can't renounce, denounce, destroy, and uncreate it all for you?
Yeah.
And how much of everything that you've created in this lifetime was almost a reaction to the past?
Most of it. Most of my life was a reaction to the past.
Yeah. So what would it take for you now to get the awareness and the choice and the knowing that you don't have to choose from reaction anymore, that you can choose from your truth and your knowing and everything that doesn't allow that, which is destroying our state at all. Everything that doesn't allow you to just trust your knowing and be from within out.
It almost feels like I'm starting to exercise that muscle and it's getting better. And right now it's a process. And I would love some rocket fuel booster and a quantum leap because the process has been happening, and now I just want to.
Yep. Okay, so everything that doesn't allow that, would you destroy and uncreate it all? Right around, good or bad. Let me ask you, close your eyes and tune into that, right? You said I want to explode. But when you say I want to explode, you see some kind of roof above it, or a glass ceiling, or something that is blocking it from exploding?
Nothing outside. It's an experience of that oneness with all, with the source, with the universe, with everything that is here on Mother Earth. Something from within is kind of lurking, saying, well, can you handle that rocket boost?
Yeah, that's what I see. There's like a block, right? Like we want to explode, but there's a block. I see this a lot with people that are doing things with money, right? They want all the money, but then somewhere they put a block on the money because for some reason it doesn't feel, they're not aligned with it. So are you willing to look and see what it is that's blocking?
And money is, I think, I am not going to say the last frontier, but that has been, I'm going to call it the money story. I am working on changing, and it hasn't quite cinched yet. And yes, if that is undone, then I think it's just going to explode totally. You nail it.
Okay. So are you willing to look at this and release it now?
Oh, I have been.
Okay. So close your eyes, take a deep breath, and lower your walls and just lower all the walls, all the barriers that we've built and that we put on it. And lower them, especially in the back. And be just keep vulnerable with you And from this place, just expand out your instant. And ask your body to show you where it's blocked this receiving of you, of your power, and where it's blocking the where it's blocking that desire to have, where it's blocked. And ask the body to show you this block, wherever it is. Sometimes it's even out of our body, right? It could be even up above you. It doesn't even in your body. And so tune into how long ago did you put this block there, this barrier? Just get the sense of when you put it there. And also get a sense if you put it there or if it was put on.
What I'm getting is I definitely it was put on. I mean, I come from and I'm not big on generational trauma and everything, but the conditioning that is being perpetuated, coming generations down from scarcity, and my grandmother and my mother surviving starvation, Nazi occupation of Leningrad, St. Petersburg. The block feels, and when you say release, there is something like there is a wall in the back that's just like, I ain't going nowhere. And it lowered a little bit and it's still there. And then it was fascinating because it felt, especially when you said desire, right before that, I felt like the pelvis, the sacral chakra, the creative side was like,
Okay, there's a lot here. Yeah. So we can talk about this maybe later on a private phone call. But just for now, everything is bringing up for you. Right? Everything, all the energy of this, are you willing to release and let go of it?
totally. I have that.
Let's release
Like,
it
come
all.
on. Time for you guests to leave. You overstand it. You're welcome.
Yes. And you know what? I'm going to put this as a side note, but I don't know if you noticed about me, but I'm originally from Israel. And so I'm Jewish. And I do a lot of work also, obviously, with Jews and Israelis. And there's so many entities, a lot of entities that are around us, Holocaust entities that attack and create a lot of this. And so when I ask you, like, who does it belong to? So many times we're almost channeling their stuff. And so if you can really practice the who does it belong to and return it to sender as a tool from access, you'll be aware of how many of these entities you're just channeling. Okay? So everything that brings up when you destroy and uncreate it all. Later on to that. Okay. So take a deep breath in and let it go. And I'm going to ask you everything that you're willing to release now, to release today, to release at this moment, everything you're willing to let go of from all your past, from all a million years ago, okay? Everything that you are ready and willing to release today, okay? Just close your eyes and let's release it on 5, okay? Everything that you're willing and ready to let go and release on 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And just ask the body to release it from the body. So all the cells and all the molecules and all the cell memory that's created, that you've been holding on to, that your body has been holding on to for so long, This is funny because what's coming up to me is, do you understand Hebrew? Okay, there's a sentence from the Holocaust that we say in Hebrew. It's like, you have to remember and you're not allowed to forget. You have to remember and you're not allowed to forget. And I feel like that is the main block that's coming up. Like, you have to remember what happened. You're not allowed to forget. And this is like, I don't know, I just saw that so clearly for you. I don't know if that's resonating for you at all, but I just see that like a big piece here. Like, if you let this go, like maybe you'll forget.
I think for me, it's not about forgetting, but about harvesting the gift. Like, what is it about the chosen people that we're here to help bring forth and create, and use that past and the history and the lessons, and I know I'm on the right path right now, to help, because as Dalai Lama says, the greatest joy can be experienced if you experience the depth of the sorrow. So to me, it's not that let's not forget, but let's acknowledge the sorrow so we can bring that joy.
Yeah. But do you see how that's also a reaction? Like, we have to experience all this so we can react from this place and be in that place. Or what if you are in that place? Right? Like, what if you already are? And what if you just gave that up to maintain this reality, whatever this is? And what if the minute you step into your power and do the work you need to do, this whole reality will change? This whole reality will shift.
And you're absolutely right. And we co-create the reality. And I think I've been more conscious about creating the right story about the past experiences. So it is not, oh, woe was me, and 6,000 Jews died in vain. Look at what's happening. But okay, so we went through this. Let's create the story that is empowering and more joyful and about connection. One of the songs that got me on this path, and one of my very best favorite songs, as much as I am not a big fan of the artist, is Dance Me to the End of Life by Leonard Cohen. And for those who don't know, look up the meaning of the song, because it is about becoming an ultimate love. Love me to the end of life.
Well, what if you are already the ultimate love?
Well, that's the thing. I know that there is no time, no past, future. It's only present, and all of it is happening right now at the same time. I know about it. I am learning to really know in my cells more.
Yeah. And it's really like connecting with who you are and bringing that up.
This is a fascinating experience. I'm like, hold on. You just broke up. I couldn't hear. I'm going to see if I can fix my phone a little bit, because it looks like a full reception, but something is really breaking up. What was the, oh, well, it's just going to have to be this way. That's what, oh. Guess that's what the universe wanted. So let's try again. What did you say?
So we'll just go through everything that's brought up for you and for me. Let's just try and uncreate it all. Okay, so just take a deep breath in and close your eyes and breathe out and really tune in back to the body. Okay? Take a deep breath in. to really feel the cells in the mind. Just ask the body to show you the light of God. Just for a minute. Just ask the body to show you that godly part, that connection. You are.
Yeah, I know. When the gremlins get in with the storm, I don't feel it in the body, but I've had the experience during a sound bath where I totally feel just oneness with the source, with the universe, with the light, and it was such a beautiful, like a hug, loving experience. It was just totally amazing.
And what I keep getting is, why are you fighting?
Good question.
Yeah.
When you find an answer,
No.
I'm all ears.
But you're going to find the answer.
Right.
You have the answer.
I
know why.
know.
Okay.
My soul knows why.
Question. You can keep fighting it. You can keep fighting it, or you can choose to let it go. You can keep fighting it, or you can choose now, conscious choice, to let it go and reclaim you. It's just a choice. It's a choice to make for yourself. Because even now, when I invited you to tune in and find the connection, you were like, no, let me tell you about a different experience that I had. Instead of being like, oh, let me connect to this for a minute, because you know it's there.
Right.
You know it. Yeah.
I know it's there. I know all the answers are there.
And why are you avoiding?
Good question.
Yeah.
That's the question I've been asking myself for a while. And I've been doing a lot of practices to connect to the body before. If you would ask me where I feel it in the body, there would be no answer. I feel nothing. I'm also trained to feel nothing.
Yeah, of course.
So to be able to feel something in my body and get sensation, it's like, woohoo, good job.
Yeah.
So the path, I'm on the path, and that's why when people help me connect to the part where is that disconnect, that I know the answer is there, and something is saying, oh, no, we're not going to let you listen to it yet.
Okay, but I don't want you to know the answer. I want you to feel the answer. Feel the energy of that, because the minute I brought it up, you felt it. So what if you don't have to know the answer, but what if you could just release the energy?
I'm all good about that. I don't have to know the answer. I just want to go on.
So many of us are stuck on having to know the answer, and that's what keeps us stuck. So let's
No, I don't always need to know the answer. As long as it's like I feel it's gone, it's gone. It's not mine. It doesn't belong to me. It's stopping me. It used to stop me in my growth, and it's not fun and it's not joyful. So I don't care about the answer. Just bye bye.
Okay, let's do it. Ready? So bring it up. Everything. What is it? It's blocked. Just get the energy of that. Get the energy of it. Okay? Close your eyes and tune out. Step out of your thinking brain. Lower your walls and barriers as much as you can. Lower your walls and barriers, especially in the back. Everything stopping you from connecting. Maybe where you're blocking it just now. You revoke or can't renounce enough to destroy and spirit it all. You feel to let it go now? Everything this is and everything it's bringing up?
I get the feeling that something is just holding on, and that's back to the hands.
So everything that is and everything that's bringing up, would you destroy and uncreate it all?
It feels lighter. It
Lighter.
feels lighter.
Yeah. Okay. So just take a deep breath in, and again, everything is bringing in. Everywhere that you're blocking, releasing, would you destroy and uncreate it all, please? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. One more deep breath in. And expand out to infinite being again, one more time. Close your eyes and expand out to all four corners of the universe. Expand out to the infinite being that you are. And out. And from this place, tune into your body. And just notice if anything shifted. When you say the word, I want to believe, is it the same? Is it more open? Is there more even space? Or is it, what are you aware of now that you weren't aware of?
It's that feeling. It's not the same, definitely, like night and day. It's also the feeling of, you know, how sometimes for me personally, like I can be walking down the street, walking my dog, and all of a sudden I just want to smile and hop and skip and have this grin on my face that people go, WTF, what's wrong with you? It just that overflowing joy where you can't contain yourself and you just want to go, what? And that definitely not where I started today. And even this call.
Oh, I'm so happy. That's amazing. And really, if you can imagine the change you want to see, all coming together at the end, you can imagine it, feel it, you know, I see it for you so clear. I know that I just see it so clear. So, you know, don't let anything stop.
Let's have more joy.
Yes.
Be like children, full of wonder, waiting for another miracle to happen.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you so much. And and if you guys
That was amazing. That was, for anybody who is watching, I had no idea what was going to happen. Like, literally, not a clue. And I've done a lot of embodiment and a lot of body work and stuff as far as coming into the body, out of the head. This is pretty amazing what you've achieved in just whatever short time we had. So I invite everybody to give yourself permission to experience this and just be open, because it's amazing the breakthrough that you just created. I'm beyond grateful. I thank you so much. It's like virtual hug.
Oh, thank you. That means so much to me that you say that. Really.
It comes from the heart. I don't do compliments because people feel the fake.
Well, yeah,
Thank
if you guys are watching, if you want to join time, please just use the link. I would love to facilitate. You know?
Yeah, everyone, give yourself a gift of experience. Stop running around getting stupid gifts that you're going to return the day after Christmas. Give yourself a gift that is going to create the life for you that you don't even know you want because you're so busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not going
Thank
to
you.
touch that.
Next time.
And there are 8 days of Hanukkah.
Yes,
There is a gift for every day. So let's start, people.
that's right. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing a Hanukkah experience live. It's going to start on the first night, and every night I'm going to come live and give you guys some information, some downloads and healing work. It's my gift to you. So if you're watching, there's also a link. It's called the Holiday Experience. I'm going to go live for 8 days and do some facilities. So you're welcome.
And you're gonna do it in the about what time you're gonna start doing it so I can put it on my calendar.
It's going to be different times every day
Okay.
because Hanukkah is like such a time of celebration and craziness in my family. So I'm like, I'm just going to go follow the intuition. I'll announce I'm going to go live in like 30 minutes. So hopefully people can see it. But if you register, you can get everything I do into your email after. So if you miss the live, you'll get to see it.
Beautiful. Thank you for that gift. It's amazing. It's very generous. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, you guys, have a wonderful Friday. Enjoy your day, and I will see you next week. Bye.
Bye.